Greetings to everyone from the Bitcoin Pay channel. Guys, today we received some news regarding the altcoin bull. This year, an incredible altcoin bull is predicted to occur in 2025. First of all, we believe that these bulls will start with Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. We think it will start with major cryptocurrencies and then spread to the subchains of these cryptocurrencies. This is not investment advice. This is completely our prediction. Now, there are a lot of friends here. As you know, there has been a significant loss of liquidity in the market. It is known that at least $3 billion have been wiped out. This is $3 billion. Those who are wiping out funds are really not good people, the ones doing this work. But financial institutions are really working in this area, guys. Questions that are constantly asked to me. What are investment companies good for? Investment companies, guys, steal money from people in other countries. That's it. Investment companies do this. Now, most people think of this as innocent. For example, I've explained this many times. For example, there's an investor. For example, the investor gives you the money. This is where they want you to double that money in 3 years, for example. They want you to multiply it by 5 in 5 years. For example, an investor. Why? For their own profit. No one invest money for the sake of their father. They're not sending money to investment companies. That's why today we need to understand this first. The altcoin bull market, guys. It will come like this. After completing the Bitcoin bomb bull run, we have a price prediction above $265,000. And we expect this price by July at the latest. We're expecting a price of $265,000 for Bitcoin. After that, we think that the money that enters Bitcoin after the Bitcoin bull run will then come out and spread into altcoins. There are a lot of questions, and I want to answer them. A lot of people are asking this. The market value of Bitcoin is $2 trillion, and the total market value is $3.5 trillion. How does this happen? This is how it happens. Bitcoin received a lot of investment from America due to ETFs. When Bitcoin receives investment from these ETFs, what was the result? More money flowed into Bitcoin. Money flowed into Bitcoin, and it's continuing to rise. Because there are things that make Bitcoin safe. So, what will happen here? What will happen in America? Ethereum ETFs, Solana ETFs, XRP are all waiting for their ETFs, guys. What will happen when they get approved? Money will start flowing into these as well. The essence of the matter is this. A market worth $1 trillion became $2 trillion. Bitcoin reached $50,000 and then $100,000. Right? Bitcoin reaching $100,000 happened with $1 trillion in money. So, how will you catch this in altcoins? For example, in Ethereum and Solana, Solana is at $100 billion. Solana is at $500 billion, $400 billion. When money comes in, Solana goes up directly by 5x. That's why what we're trying to explain is this. Actually, the way to make money in cryptocurrencies goes through altcoins. Today, altcoins are struggling. There are those that have been struggling for 7 years. There are those that have been struggling for 2 years. There are new ones coming out. There are those that have been struggling for 2 years. After struggling for such a long time, this cryptocurrency science can start moving upwards. So how does it do that? It does this in the following way. The big money barons in America right now want to get into Bitcoin because they want to buy it as an ETF. What is an ETF? It's a guarantee provided by the government. He says that if you invest in this asset and you incur a loss, I'll cover it for you, brother. In the case of theft, in another situation, I see this as an asset. I see it like a stock. He says, I can cover this. It gives you this guarantee. You're investing with that guarantee. On the other hand, when you're stuck with stock exchanges and there are no ETFs like that, people don't trust Ethereum, Solana, XRP, or other cryptocurrencies. That's what it is. What happens when you don't trust? That's investment. The biggest investment is going into Bitcoin again. We think the biggest altcoin rally will happen this year. The reasons for this are as follows. We think that the ETFs will be approved. 1. Secondly, we think that investor companies will pull money out of Bitcoin and put it into altcoins. Which altcoins? Altcoins that have their ETFs approved. So, What about all the cryptocurrencies that are traded on this chain, friends? Well, we expect an incredible rise in cryptocurrencies that are invested in networks like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. In 2025, we see at least a 10x, friends. We think this guy can make at least 10 times on the lowest cryptocurrencies. Start with Ethereum, 10 times. So, you can calculate it yourself based on that price value. For example, if the price is $100 billion, it makes 10 times that, and then $1 trillion comes in. We say this as follows. We say that we are at the lowest price, In a bull season, the market cap will multiply by 5 at the lowest price. Because it will multiply by at least 5, We say it shouldn't multiply by 5, but by 3. It will rise from $3.5 trillion to $10 trillion. Well, there are those who say that if it reaches $10 trillion, $8 trillion will go into Bitcoin. I think they are mistaken. When ETFs enter other altcoins, people can easily access the ETFs. When investors in America easily acquire ETFs, there could be significant rises. So today, which cryptocurrency is it stopping at? Stop at SAN. This will be the approval of Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. If one of the ETFs is based on or using the underlying of Ethereum, it will benefit from Ethereum's rise, or Solana's or XRP's or whatever. Am I making sense? I'm explaining. Guys, now, we need to clarify this as well. Now, some individuals got wrecked on long positions due to liquidity. We see this in the comments below, and we get a lot of feedback. So that's how it happened. I was in the Telegram group. I don't know what happened. In the Telegram group, when we entered like this, it left us in a tough spot. There are those who say they lost all their money, or most of their money. Now, friends, you write our comments, Write our comments below, but we do not have a Telegram group. We don't have a long-short business. We operate in the spot market. The cryptocurrencies we invest in are LUNC, XLM, visit, referral. And among these, there are 4 or 5 cryptocurrencies. For example, Bitdoggy, Bitcoin to Bitdoggy. We invested in these. Of course, there are other small coins. I'm not counting those. So, in the largest cryptocurrencies where we made our biggest investments, we need to answer the questions that are asked a lot. Guys, look, they deceived us for years and years. They wasted our time for years. They talked nonsense for years. They said Bitcoin was a bubble, it was trash, it sank, it was over. Bitcoin is currently selling for $100,000 each. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, during the collapse of LUNC, they said it was a LUNC bubble. They said it was over. It sank. It was gone. We're directly saying, friends, the current situation of LUNC is definitely around 75 right now. Love. The current situation of LUNC is definitely and absolutely trying to get people out from the inside. I know many of you have left, and for those who are watching me, for the first time, I want you to know this. If they take out 99% from the market, there will be an explosion in that coin. That will take you out. You will lose money so that the guys can make money. That's the logic. Now, there are still a lot of people in a coin that has collapsed. So there are nearly 40 million people. There are people in LUNC. Out of these 40 million people, at most, 500,000 people will make money. Because as the number of people decreases, the number of cakes per person increases. This is how we make money. I have to say this easily. As long as I stay in the spot market, I always win. Bro, that's it. Now, some people say that what you said didn't come. The date didn't come. For example, you gave a date, it might not have come. I'm not managing it. In the end, the coins, or it's not that something will happen at the time I expected. But the basket I created, friends, is not like the basket that Ahmed or Mehmet made. The basket I created, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, it's not Algex. The profit in the basket I created will be 100x. How does it become 100x? If the basket I created comes through, it will be 100x. So, is there a guarantee for the future? No. But if we've been in this business for years, if we know even this much, it's going to explode in LUNC, it's going to explode in XLM, it's going to explode in BST, it's going to explode in referral. We believe that all the cryptocurrencies we invest in will at least go up by 100x. Now, there are those who jump from one place to another. I invested here, I invested here. This didn't work. This is dropping. Let me get out of here and invest there. That's going up. Friends, we were never wishy-washy. In our investments, let me tell you how we got out. We invested. In Render, we invested. In Polygon, we invested. In LUNC. When these made 5x, 10x, we jumped out right away. From these, for example, XLM hadn't gone up, so we converted our money into XLM. It made 5x in XTM. Now we continue to multiply our money. We're currently waiting on Noosh. We're still waiting 80% on Noosh, and we're continuing like this. If I made 10x and got out, that's a success, man. We've done this in at least 5 different coins so far, and we've done it by showing and explaining it step by step. And now, yeah, the guy has become liquid in someone else's Telegram group. This guy has become liquid. It hurts. But, man, the problem isn't with us. The problem isn't with US. We don't have a Telegram group. We don't have a situation where we can be liquid. We're always in spot. What are we waiting for in spot? He will put in Altcoin in 2025. We'll cash out too. We'll get out. After that, we will go live. We're just going to say we're cashing out all the cryptocurrencies, man. It's that simple. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the altcoins to explode. It's very easy, actually. Very easy. We waited for 3 years. We can wait, man. We can't make this money in 3 years. Look, I'm telling you, you can't multiply it by 5 in 3 years in none of your investments. And most of the investments you make are becoming outdated. Friends, now, here's an investment in 3 years. I bought a field with 100,000 lira. It became 500,000 lira. What difference did it make? I bought cryptocurrency. It became 500,000 lira. Nothing has changed. I mean, but we can't explain this to people. We can't say this when we're explaining it to ourselves. So I got wrecked in both long and short. Cryptos are really bad. Well, cryptocurrencies aren't that bad. Long and short are really bad. Stock markets are constantly draining your money through long and short trades. They've somehow figured out how to gamble with this. Don't do it, man. I don't think you should get into it. Now, there are going to be a lot of people who do a lot of things. Look, I made this much money. I made this much money. Now, it ties your consciousness there. So you're saying you made money from long and short trades. You're saying you put in 108,000 lira. You're saying it became 1 million lira. You'll have to put in 1 million lira again to raise it. One day, it will be your turn too. What will happen when you come? You're going to blow up and be done for. It's that simple, just a little. So, friends, it's way too much. I meant way too much. I'm going to make money from here. I'm going to make money from there. There's no need to panic. The investment we made here is LUNC XLM. We are about referrals, B-City. Even if we lose, that's how it is. We always stand behind the investments we make. We'll see. Now let's talk about what will happen during the altcoin season. How does that money come in? Look, my friend, let me explain this to you. Look, during the altcoin season, these people, individuals and institutions, do this during the altcoin season. It doesn't matter whether you hold on to cryptocurrency or not. When altcoin ETFs are approved, when Ethereum's ETF is approved, money flows into Ethereum. When the ETF is approved, it's announced to the whole world, and money will flow in from all over the world, and I'll make money. The investor transfers money here. This money doesn't just stay in Ethereum, it gets transferred to the others as well. Solana is the same way, XRP is the same way. If we want to make money from Ethereum, Solana, or XRP from here, look, if we want to go out with 5x, I already mentioned this at the beginning. If this guy wants to go out with 5x, it's very easy. It's very easy. The investor will invest in the cryptocurrencies you will choose. 3. Invest in the next cryptocurrencies, and you can make 5x profit. It's that simple. But my $100 becomes $500 with 5x. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not contributing to the retirement level. It's not going up. Well, the amount you invest here, for example, is a bit higher than what I usually invest. Well, here it is. What we're trying to achieve is actually to position low-price cryptocurrencies in a way that they can really reach good places. XLM is just our protective cryptocurrency. You know this. We said this when we were investing. For LUNC, we said if it drops, XLM should cover the gap. He invested $20,000. It multiplied by 5. How much did it become? $100,000. Well, it covered the gap for LUNC here. We had invested $80,000 in LUNC. Currently at a loss of $15,000. 2. It covered the gap for LUNC. That's the logic, man. That's the logic. We'll see. I mean, in the end, we'll see. True it is, where they came from, what happened. I mean, making money in this market is just that easy. But unfortunately, we're making things harder for ourselves. Putting money in spot and just waiting is actually that simple. I'm curious about this. I get excited when I hear these statements a lot. LUNC is trash. LUNC is over. The LUNC business is over. Money is coming out. I don't know what's happening. That's happening. Those who say this is happening. Terra Classic token. As the critics increase. I'm getting excited. Do you know why? Let's see what happens when you put Onyx in soon. The environment. Actually, Onyx will put it in your pocket. Did you understand? So here, for example, it put 5x in your pocket while eating with X. For example, the referral. We'll put in 10x or 100x. It will stick one after another and go on. But when you're not in it, you won't notice if you leave this market because you think it's crashing. If you pull out and leave. So what will happen? The money you lost will be left out in the open. So when it's left out in the open, who will collect it? We will collect. We, the ones who have invested, will collect this thing. It will collect this money. The system has always continued like that. Use the 90, lost, use the 1-1. The system has always continued like this. Put it down. Wait, bro, wait. Okay, so don't sell without 100x. Don't sell without 10x. Where you see it is yours. You can sell it when it reaches the amount you aimed for. That's up to you. We think it will rise a lot. Look, we think LUNC will return to its old levels. While thinking about this, we are also investing. All of these are our own portfolios, our own investments. We are not giving investment advice to anyone. So even if I don't make this video, I will invest this way. So, what's our benefit here? Bro, our profit is 359. Because people's money is melting away in cryptocurrencies. And people, they're just losing money for no reason. No, you'll draw a line from there. No, you'll draw a line this way. I don't know about Fibonacci or anything like that. Look, what you were taught in chart training, there was a book. I already showed it in my previous videos. There was a book. All the charts and diagrams given to you have been created entirely by a company. It's a system that shifts the lines when everyone makes the same move simultaneously at the same time. It may seem like it's making you money, but in the end, it pulls you down. This has gone even higher. So, I'm not saying anything for those who trade in the spot market. So, they're using leverage. For example, they blew up 2x and 3x leverage. Don't do it with altcoins, guys. Don't do it. I mean, I want to be the person who tries to provide the most accurate information here. And when people look at me right now, when they look at my portfolio is about 70% to 80% in profit, even though the altcoins are at this level compared to the total portfolio value. Look, even though it's at 80%, XLM already saved itself because it did 5x. Did you understand? Or it was saved because of the referral. It did 5x, 10x. Or the referral saved BCT, XLM, saved LUNC. But the portfolio continues to operate. The altcoin bull run hasn't come yet. This year, the altcoin bull run will definitely come by July 2025. Guys, I mean, in no bull season, has there ever been a time when the altcoin rally didn't happen? Except for a few coins, that's XRP. A few coins like XRP. Let me tell you why. Size XRP. With the lawsuits that started 7 years ago, it began to receive investments after its case was resolved. XRP couldn't receive investments. That's why people didn't want to invest in XRP and waited for 7 years. We are third at Lush. We're in the third year. This year, we think bad things are going to happen. We'll see, man. We'll see. So who is white, who is black, everything will come to light anyway. How will it come to light? In whose pocket? He will enter this market with Lush. Some will enter with their pockets. He will enter with something else. Some will continue with long short. Some will continue with the charts. In the end, the spot will win. No matter where you are, no matter how, in whatever way you invest money, you will make money from the spot. In another way, you will look at the mountain, you lost money from there, you lost money from here. Man, you'll wonder how you can lose money while it's going up. But did the job you're going to do make Terra 100x when the bull entered the spot? Did it make 100x? Come out, congratulations, your belly. We will explain these. It's almost here, it's almost here. July is almost here. Congratulations on Terra. Congratulations on XTM. 5x, 20x, 100x, it doesn't matter. What does the money we put into XTM even mean? Or referral. For example, it blew up, invested 1k, it became $100k dollars. Congratulations. But in the end, who is it for? Who is it in the black? Whose basket is doing better? We'll see. I have the oldest basket, bro. I have the oldest basket. While people were adding Solana and Ethereum to save themselves, I added LUNC. I added XLM. When I added XLM, it was in 40th place. It was in line. Right now it's 13th. It came to the queue. LUNC is currently in the 100s. The only coin I added that's in the top 100 is XLM. Aside from that, there's LUNC. There's Bicity, there's Referral, there's BitDog. We're definitely going to break it. Don't worry about this chain. LUNC will also come behind XLM. Enough that just be patient this season, bro. And you're also in the spotlight, you know. Just wait in the spotlight. That's it. I mean, it's not investment advice, of course. It doesn't matter to me at all. Did you understand? But let's make sure we can help, bro. Let 3-5 cents go into your pocket. That's our goal. It's nothing else anyway. You can see this too. I have a Telegram group. I don't have any money transactions. So I didn't ask for a penny from anyone, nor did I ask for anything from anyone. I've caused some harm. Just as we walk on this path, my decision also walks the same way. And by walking this way, just look at how much money we can earn. Just think about it, $1,000 investment turning into $100,000. $100,000 is currently the price of a house. Congratulations. Or it doesn't become 100 times, it becomes 70 times. Oh man, it was supposed to be 100 times, but it turned out to be 70 times. That's okay, bro. We're targeting these areas. So did you understand? Making money goes through these paths. Anyway, guys, I'm closing it here. We're waiting for the altcoin bull run until July. June, July. We're waiting at these levels. The altcoin bull run, when it enters the altcoin, it's going to enter really hard. We're waiting for the approvals. I'm saying this because America has a lot of agencies. You know, where the need goes, it waits for approval. We think that other cryptocurrency products are going to enter the altcoin bull run really hard. Take care of yourselves. Good evening.